Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1126th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni, and that would be me. Good evening, traders. Before we get into this, we know that futures trading can be extremely risky. Futures trading can cause substantial financial loss. A stop is your best friend in this industry. Futures trading is not suitable for all traders. If you don't know this game, you should not be trading futures. But for you traders that know the game, for you cowboys out there, rock and roll, let's get ready to go. This video is being filmed on Tuesday night for Trading Wednesday. That would be Jan 22nd, 2014. Traders, simple. Gold, silver, U.S. indices. Gold looks lower, silver looks lower, U.S. indices look stronger. They are still in their bull flag formations. I want to show this to you. If you like the analysis you are about to see in the U.S. indices and in the metals, gold and silver, come on down to livewithoscar.com and come into my free trading rooms. It's a free membership. Come on down and join me. Traders, one last thing I will tell you is there's possibly only one now, maybe one open seat left for OMNI this February. OMNI is a 4-day training session held live here in Las Vegas where I will teach you the art of technical analysis and the tips, tricks, and techniques I've learned from OMNI. It is February 21st through 24th. This February, one open seat left. If you'd like to qualify for that seat and train with me for 4 days, come on down to livewithoscar.com and click the OMNI banner in your top right. I'll call you back. With no further ado, come on, let's go look at some charts. Are you ready? Let's go look at some charts.
I've been a member of Oscar and OMNI for 6 years. And I wish that I would have come to camp 6 years ago. The reason I came to the OMNI Trade Academy after 6 years was I was skeptical at first because I have spent a lot of money on other seminars, and I mean over $30,000 in useless information. So I was very hesitant, 6 years hesitant.
It is so simple to learn, it is almost eerie. And usually the best things are the simplest things, and that's what Oscar has developed here with this OMNI.
On the first day I said, that's it? So simple? Oscar is the perfect guy. Since you made him a light on your head turns on, so on the first day of OMNI Camp your life starts changing.
If cost is an issue with you guys, you should really get that out of your head because the wealth of information you get from this guy is just unbelievable. So based on that, you got to get to OMNI Camp. Any chance you get, go.
This is the place to come. If you ever get a chance to come to OMNI Camp, seriously, you come.
Traders, this is the gold chart. This is a weekly chart, so each one of these green lines represents 1 week's worth of trading. I have been showing you this gold chart for over a year. Traders, I showed this to you back when we were at 1720, and I said I think the top is in. OMNI called official top at 1680 right up here. Since then, we have been in this monstrous parallel channel in the gold chart. A few things on this chart. One, in a bull market, you do not violate the 200 bar moving average. You can see it was clearly violated way back here. That was June of last year. In a bull market, you would not violate the 200 bar moving average. Then you're inside of this channel, but look, we also had this head and shoulders. It had a projection down to here. That was a perfect projection, traders. Look how low we actually got on the weekly. You were all with me when I made this projection before your eyes. We did this together as a class. I am not playing backseat quarterback for you here or backseat driver. I am showing you that we had a projection down to here. We made that projection. Since then, we've bounced, and here is where we have bounced to, which is why I say it's time to sell it again. Weekly chart hits here and drops. Hits here and drops. Hits here and drops. Comes back up, hits here and drops, hits here and drops, comes back up and just hit here. the next thing that should happen is a drop. So lots to look at on this gold chart, but that is one interesting thing I wanted to show you. Now, staying inside of this channel, you might note it had not come out of the channel at all, except for the instance where it violated the 200-bar moving average and it got violent. But then it came right back up and stayed inside this channel. So the channel has been quite valid. The tops have been holding gold in check. We expect gold to come off. Then there's silver. Almost exactly the same. Look at this. It's blown up just a little bit, but the same sort of look. This is your silver. It's your weekly chart. This goes all the way back to the beginning of 2013. You will see when it hit here, it came off, and it hit here and came off. And then we broke the 200-bar moving average, so you had the violence. Then you got back into the channel. It hit here, it came off. It hit here, it came off. And it just hit here as of Tuesday. So it should start to come off. That's what we're expecting in gold and silver. Then, traders, the almighty U.S. indices. And look at this wonderful indice chart you see here, traders. Look at this right now. This is a daily bar chart. Massive, massive parallel channel we've been in, right? You can see this top line, the bottom line. Then we had this big bull flag, and I told you guys all during this that it was nothing more than a bull flag. A lot of bearish traders came out of the woodwork. The bull flag held. It rallied up and has turned into a second bull flag. You see it right there in blue. So now you've got this bull flag, and it should break out. This is my projection. I've had it sitting here for 3 days now. In my last 2 videos, I told you this is where I expect the market to get to based upon the projections on the bull flags. So a second bull flag, first one worked. Why shouldn't the second? So we're bullish in U.S. indices. Yes. Here's your NASDAQ. Bull flag we had back here. You had the bull flag breakout. That breakout day was one long day, and it looks like a flagpole to the new flag. Now you've got the new flag, so flagpole, new flag. The market should rally up out of that bull flag. Another bull flag. You got to love the NASDAQ. Looking strong here. Then you've got the Russell, traders. Not only did we hold exactly where we should have at the bottom of the last bull flag, we got out of it in one day after the hold and created this next flag. This right here is your pole, and clearly this is one of Oscar's infamous F flags. So it's morphing now into an F flag, and an F flag can go on for quite some time. Our U.S. indices looking fantastic. Then, traders, let's go across the pond. Let's go to Germany and take a look at this chart. In fact, I have been showing you this chart for over a year. This very same chart I showed several months ago, and guess what? It turned out to show up on John Murphy's site. This very chart. Thank you, John Murphy, for noticing your students' work all these years later. In any event, I put this chart out a few months ago, and I said there is no way we are stopping for this. You've had one top, you had a second top, you had the pullback. We are going to blast through this. I put this chart out before your eyes several months ago. Look at how strong the German DAX is right there. That is a fantastic look to a fantastic chart and a bright future ahead. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own homework, look at those indices, and look at your precious metals. So, traders, there is my technical argument for why we are up in the U.S. and DAX, the U.S. indices and the DAX, and why we see technical bearishness in the gold and the silver. Traders, come on down to livewithoscar.com, grab yourselves a free membership, and while you're watching this video, subscribe to YouTube. This way, every time I put a new video out, which is almost every evening, you'll be notified by email. All right, traders, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. Always remember, keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, and every evening. And you know what that is. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. Video 1126, and watch out for the downside in gold. Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.